What's up, gang? Welcome back to another episode of my SkyBlock adventures. Today we're here, right? We're alive, we're here. Technically it is the year of the pig, but I'm gonna save that video for tomorrow to give it the proper time it deserves, because I did not mean for this video to come out so late. But what we are gonna talk about today is how I absolutely messed up my whole life because I bought a polo shirt from Marshall's for $100. Now, I know what you guys are thinking, Anna, why, who spends $100 on a polo shirt? Well, I do, apparently. So, you see, I have a shoot on Monday coming up, and one of the things they asked for was, hey, do you have a nice polo shirt? And I was like, no, I don't. Or at least none that fit the description of the character. So they basically said nothing. They still haven't replied back to my email. But I told them I sent an email saying, hey, I'll buy a polo shirt. Maybe that would work better for the day of. Right? So, you know, I went to Marshall's, which if you guys don't know, is this place that sells, they sell like name brand items, but for a lot cheaper of a price, right? So, you know, things like imagine like a Gucci shirt, you could find it there for maybe like 30 bucks. Right? I'm obviously exaggerating, but you get the idea. So I was there, you know, and I was trying to figure out, what do I wanna buy? What's a nice polo shirt I could bring to a set such as this one? You know, it's a tough decision. You know, I mean, there's lots of shirts they sell, lots of different types of polos. But then I found this really nice one, a nice long sleeve blue polo shirt. Right, and it doesn't look like any, like when I say nice, I'm talking about like standard nice, like it's a polo shirt kind of nice, you know? Like there's nothing on it, no brand names, which is good because they can't have any brands. No brand names, it was just blue, long sleeve, and it kind of looked like regular, like it looked like something I would have gotten from a Walmart. So, you know, I was thinking like, alright, nice, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna buy it, and it's gonna be easy, right? Nothing crazy. And then, you know, I have another shoot on Saturday, so I was also getting clothing for that, so it was really like I saw it, I bought it, and then I left it. And then, you know, I get to the register, I ended up buying 3 articles of clothing all together. And, you know, so I get to the register, and the lady opens up by saying, hey, you wanna sign up for our credit card? And, you know, I told her, no, thank you. I appreciate the offer, but no, really, I don't want to. She's like, are you sure? You could save up to 10% or more. And I was like, and I told her, like, you mean like Geico? And she was like, exactly like Geico. And I told her, no, I think I'm all good for this time. Because, you know, Marshall's, things are cheap. I'm expecting to spend maybe, like, what, 40, 45, at most $60. Because some of the other items were not, like, they looked pretty nice. So I was expecting at most 60, but it wasn't, like, anything crazy. Alright, so I give her the shirt, you know, she scans. I got a hoodie, which was really nice. It had like this inside out kind of look, and I liked that a lot. I got this I also got a black, it's like a very standard black hoodie, nothing crazy. Like it's not a fancy hoodie. This one is meant to be like ugly as sad. So, you know, I got that. And, you know, for those two combined was about $30, right? And, you know, I was like, you know, I felt good about myself. So, you know, I got a nice Sprite, zero sugar, because I never had that really before. And, you know, I was excited. I was like, you know what? Because I also just got paid today. You know, I just got my girlfriend her gift for Christmas, and I was feeling good about myself. And then all of a sudden, you know, she scans an item and the blue polo shirt. And then she scans it, and apparently that it's like $99.99. Alright, and I looked at it, and I was like, excuse me, I think you made a mistake. She was like, oh no, this is actually the price of the polo. And I was like, there's no fucking way. So I, you know, me being me, I told her, are you sure? And she said yes. You know, so I didn't want to be an asshole. So I was like, oh, okay, no, that sounds good. And she's like, are you sure you don't want to do the credit card? Because, you know, you're up to $130 now. And I was like, no, I'm more than sure, alright? I know your scams and tricks when it comes to credit cards. I'm not going to be one to fall for that. Then she went, okay. and then continue to ring me up. So overall, I spent $130 on 3 pieces of clothing at a store that's meant to give me clothes for cheap. So, you know, and I mean, and all at the end of the day, it's not. I guess it's not like the worst thing in the world, because the gig is paying me $100. So like I guess I can't complain. Like I'm gonna get that money back, but I'm still kind of I'm very annoyed that I'm spent $99.99 on a freaking polo shirt that doesn't even look that good, to be quite honest with you. Like I'll put a picture on the I'll put a picture of it in the screen now. It is the most basic, standard looking shirt ever. You know, like no name on it, no brand. Like, it is literally just a blue polo shirt. So, you know, I don't know if I ever will trust Marshalls. Maybe I'll start going to TJ Maxx. Maybe I'll just start thrifting, because honestly, this sucks. I feel like I wasted my money. I felt good because I have a financial advisor. I was feeling good about myself. I was gonna start saving money, and then I spent $130 on a freaking blue polo shirt that could have gone off of Walmart. But you know, I should have paid attention, and maybe I should not have bought it. But you know what? At this point, it's whatever. It's whatever. It happened. What can I do? And I'm way too tired to even think about it anymore. So, well, yeah, that's the end of today's video. I just wanted to share that. The next video, I promise, will come out 9 o'clock tomorrow, or today, I guess, depending on when you're watching it, or it already is out. And I'm actually just talking to you when I'm at, like, you know, 1 million subs, which, by the way, you can get me to if you subscribe right now. Bye-bye!